Police are struggling to find officers willing to serve on its newly resurrected gun violence reduction unit. The team was dismantled over a year ago at the height of the Black Lives Matter movement. Here with more is the leader of the Portland Police Association, Daryl Turner. Daryl, thanks for being here. Appreciate your time.
Good morning.
Good morning. So let's take a look at some of the numbers. Homicides are up there 327%. Shootings are up 116%. That's as of June 30th. More than 115 officers have left the police bureau since July of 2020. Those numbers really hard to look at there. Can you tell me why you think you're not getting recruits for this newly resurrected gun violence unit? What are people saying?
Well, it's fairly simple. The officers have not been supported by our elected officials, by our city council. Over a year ago, we were defunded over $20 million and many staffing positions. And one of those staffing positions, or many of those staffing positions, was our gun violence reduction team, which was a model in the nation and subject matter experts and also best practices experts in what they did, taking guns off the street, taking people who are committing those gun shootings off the streets. That doesn't happen now. And so now they want to put together a team after they've made the mistake of defunding and disbanding this unit. And so our officers don't have confidence in our elected officials who have never showed support for them that this will work. And not only that this will work, but that they will be allowed to be able to proactively police the way they should to be able to slow the gun violence and to stop the murders and stop the homicides in our neighborhoods.
Daryl, can you tell me what it's like for a typical shift as a police officer in Portland nowadays?
Well, it's riddled with gun violence. We get shootings every night almost. We just had a mass shooting about 2 weeks ago where an 18-year-old young lady was killed. And so we're just trying to hold down the fort as best we can. But our elected officials aren't taking responsibility and accountability for what they've done and totally refunding and putting a team back together that can be proactive in the neighborhoods to stop the gun violence.
We've got a few seconds left before we let you go. Can you tell me how long you think it's going to take to try and come back from this? Because once you embolden criminals, it's not like you can just take that back and expect positive changes to happen overnight.
You're right. It's not going to happen overnight, and I don't foresee it in the foreseeable future for years to come. We're going to be able to put a lid on this unless they effectively allow the police bureau to do their job the way we've done our job in the past. If they want accountability, if they want the things that they want to stop the gun violence, they have to allow us to do our job and do our job effectively.
Yeah. Daryl Turner, thank you very much for joining us. Keep us updated on the situation there. Appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Of course.